My con story has to do with a situation I had with a landlord of mine. I'm not 100% sure if he had done it to other people, but at least he had done it to me. So yeah, I felt personally that he took advantage of me. So the story goes like that. I came back to Nairobi in 2013 after 2012, after being away for a few months, and I was looking for a new house. At that stage, because I was married and stuff, we're looking for something bigger, something better. And then I found this Indian guy who tells me through some meetings we had that, look, Alex, I have a house. It's a big house at the moment. Is kind of I don't live there. I'm going for 6 months in the U.S. and I want for someone to house sit in the place. So until you find something better, you can stay in that house, and you can use some of the rooms, the furniture and stuff like that. So we did kind of a friendly agreement, and we went to the house, we saw the house, it was nice, and we decided to stay until we find something better. The guy left almost like a couple of weeks after, and a month down the line we receive an electricity bill of around 60,000 shillings, which was quite a lot for 1 month, because we're staying in that house 1 month, and we didn't even use much of the electricity and stuff. And obviously we had to email him and tell him, look, we got this bill, it's 60,000, what can I do? It's not us, obviously. And he said, that's the same. I talked to he had some kind of a housekeeper there who lived in a house next door, and he told us, talk to that guy and he will sort you out. And that guy, he refused to cooperate. He was telling us that, no, that's your bill, you have to pay it and things like that. I was like, it's impossible. So I went back to the landlord and he told me, look, Alex, because from the distance I cannot do much, and because if they cut the electricity, then we have to pay lots of money to put it back. Can you please pay it for me? And then when I come back, I'll sort you out. Okay. So we pay that huge amount of money for the electricity for 1 month. And we waited till the landlord came back a few months later. And I went to him with a bill and told him, okay, now you are here to sort me out. And the landlord changed completely. He's like, no, that was your electricity. You used a lot of electricity, that's why it was impossible. And then I went to the company, to Kenya Power, and they gave me a full amount of, an analytical bill. And it turns out that this was a bill of the last year of not only that house, but the house of the guy who was living there also. The electric fences, it was just 1 meter for all the compound. And I was like, for 1 year he hadn't paid the electricity. So he knew that, and he was waiting, like the whole thing was a lie for me to pay it for him. And when I took him the bill and tell, look, says here that this is for a full year. It's not just for us, and actually for us it was like something little. Maybe it was like a couple of thousand, like 3,000 max, if something. He told me that no, you have what was it? You have someone inside the Kenya Power that he's your friend, and he manufactured. That's like a fake bill. And I was like, how come he came so quickly with that accusation, let's say? And it struck me that this is possibly what was happening all these years. He had someone inside Kenya Power. They never cut his bill. He never pays. And now he found someone, a victim like me, and I pay his bills. And he will continue like that, because after that, of course, I left the house. And I'm pretty sure that the next person who came to that house will possibly do to this person something similar, with the bills. So that was my con story. After he dismissed the proof of Kenya Power, the bill, I realized that there's not much I can do with this person, because obviously he has some certain amount of power, or maybe he knows people who know people and stuff, so it will be hard to pin him down. Then secondly, the fact that I was house sitting in the house. Okay, I was paying rent, I was paying monthly rent, it wasn't for free, but in the same time there was no contract, it was a friendly agreement, like, okay, come to my house, pay. I was paying actually around 60,000, if I remember, the rent. It was almost similar to the bill, let's say, the rent for that house, which, fair enough, it was very little in comparison, but still it was money, we agreed on that, and stuff. So I decided, okay, then there's no point of me staying in this house anymore. So I told him that I'm leaving, I'll find another house. He was so certain that I will not find another house, and he told me, okay, don't worry, you can stay till 3 months, like till, I don't know, February, for example. I don't know what was the time, and if you don't find anything by then you can leave. But I found very quickly a very nice house and stuff, so I left immediately, not the 3-month period. So it was quite funny, because morally he was expecting rent for these 3 months, which I left, so I never gave it to him. So in theory, kind of felt morally balanced. I balanced it out to him, because on his head he thinks that, oh, Alex left, he never, for 3 months he didn't pay me rent, while, I didn't actually live in the house for 3 months. I left very quickly. He didn't even notice me while I was leaving. And I had paid that 60,000, I never got the money back. Guys, Janjaruka, don't get conned.
Nimemwona ni yeye. Kwani huwezi tumia hiyo akili yako ndogo?
Mimi si Jackie Chan.
Guys, look out for the exciting series Janjaruka,